This is our Unijunction Transistor Characteristics Trainer Kit. It consists of two power supplies. One is the 0 to 15 volt power supply, which is controlled by a coarse and a fine knob. Another is the 0 to 30 volt power supply, which is controlled by a coarse and a fine knob. We have 3 meters here. This one can be changed between a voltmeter and a milliammeter with the help of this switch given over here. This is the 200 milliampere meter, and this one is a 50 volt voltmeter. Before connecting the circuit, please make sure that these knobs are at their minimum position. So for the first part of the experiment, which is to find the emitter characteristics or the input characteristics of the UJT, we will make the connections like this. The positive of the power supply is connected and the negative of the power supply is connected to the circuit. This will be connected to the milliammeter over here. We will connect the voltmeter. The negative of the voltmeter goes over here and the positive of the voltmeter is connected over here. Make sure that this is at the 20 volt range. Next, we will connect this power supply. And we'll connect the voltmeter. This milliammeter is not required at this moment for the first part of the experiment, so we will just short it with a patch cord. This is the complete circuit connection for the first part of the experiment for measuring the emitter characteristics. We will change the base voltage VBB and set it to a particular value. Let's say 3 volt. You can take any other value. After this, we will change the emitter voltage on this side and we'll note the voltage readings over here as well as the current readings over here. So I'm increasing the voltage and the current remains 0, which means the UJT is not yet triggered. So this is the firing potential where the voltage has come down to 1 volt and we are getting a current of 1.4 milliampere. Now as I keep on increasing the emitter voltage, the current will increase while the emitter voltage remains almost constant. So after this, we have to take the reading of the voltage over here and the current over here, and we have to plot a graph between the emitter voltage and the emitter current. Make sure that the knobs are in the minimum position before moving on to the second part of the experiment. For the second part of the experiment, that is to find the output characteristics curve, we will need to connect the current meter over here. So we'll remove the short. We don't need the emitter voltage measurements, so we will remove this. We will change this to the milliammeter position and we will connect the positive over here and the negative over here. So this is our connection for the second part of the experiment. Now we will change this and set a emitter current of around say 5 milliampere. So we are setting the emitter current over here. So we have set the emitter current at 5 milliampere. Now we will change the base voltage and we will note the base current over here. Right now it's in the negative region. So as we increase the voltage, the current also starts increasing. So this is almost in the saturation region. There is very little increase with increasing voltage. So we will take the readings of the voltage and the current over here, and from there we will get the output characteristics curve. After completion of the experiment, make sure all the knobs are in the minimum position before switching off the kit. This is the manual for studying the characteristics of a unijunction transistor. This manual consists of all the details, including the theory, the apparatus required, the circuit diagram, the detailed procedure for the input and output characteristics, circuit connection, sample tables, sample graph, and a few discussions. So this concludes our experiment for studying the characteristic of a unijunction transistor. Thank you.
Please subscribe to our channel for more such videos. Thank you for watching.